All right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talk. I'm gonna put 2 videos up, God willing, back to back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. If you watched the Lions game yesterday, then you heard Chris Spielman, and all I gotta know is how much the Lions paid Chris Spielman to sit here and push this Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia propaganda. All right, he comparing them to the San Francisco 49ers. Saying that we should give Patricia another year. And I just per se don't disagree with him, but it just sounds like they paying him to push that narrative, giving him one more chance. But then he turns around and says, oh, the defense got to get better. Well, wasn't that the point of hiring Matt Patricia? Well, let's talk about it. I appreciate everybody for checking back in. We still rolling with the Lions content. We gonna roll with the Michigan basketball content, maybe a little bit of Michigan State basketball content, and then the draft and the playoff. We gonna roll with everything, man. So we rock with the Lions till the wheels fall off, and still we gonna push them even when the wheels fall off. So, I was reading an article today that said Bill Parcells always said, "You are what your records say you are." And the Lions are a 3-9-1 team, I think, at this point. And at the end of the day, I think Jim Caldwell was here 5 seasons. It didn't seem 4 seasons, excuse me. It didn't seem like that, but he left with a 9-7 record. All right. When the San Francisco 49ers was taken over by John Lynch, I think they won a few games, maybe 2, 3. I could be wrong. Totally different situation. Okay, John Lynch know what he's doing. All right, John Lynch did come over here and take the Tony Dungy way. He didn't come out here and take the Mike Shanahan way. He kind of probably combined a lot of those things with Shanahan and what he learned from Tony Dungy and the Buccaneers and all his years in the NFL. And he kind of mixed it, but he also did it the John Lynch way. Bob Quinn is trying to come here and crack the whip and do everything by the Bill Belichick Patriot Way book, and it ain't working. But with Chris Spielman, he compared them to the 49ers. And I bet Chris Spielman any amount of money, all right, that this shit don't turn around like the 49ers did. I guarantee you the Lions will not be 10-2. And he says, well, anything less than the playoffs next year, they should be fired. Well, at the end of the day, we almost made the playoffs before Jim Caldwell left. It's a 3-game fall off from that, right? And right now we trending for another 3-game fall off plus a draw from that fallout, okay? So at the end of the day, I truly don't understand pretty much what he pushing, okay? He basically said give him one more year to build it the right way, but really you look out there and it's just failure after failure. You look at the offensive line, Chris Spielman, it just ain't really been good, you know. And he brought in all new 5 of them offensive linemen is Bob Quinn's offensive linemen, all right? Even plus you had Lang. You know, Lang, Wagner, Decker, Dale, Wiggins, he brought him in, Ragnow and Graham Glasgow. All those are Bob Quinn offensive linemen, right? And, you know, you look at the linebacker core. He brought Christian Jones in, I believe. He brought Devin Kennard in, which I really ain't heard his name a lot. You know, he brought Jerry Davis in, you know. So, at the end of the day, man, I don't understand, you know. I guess that may be Chris Spielman real. That might be his point of view. He may very, very well believe that. But I feel like Martha Ford can cut him that check to push that narrative and say, oh, be patient, be patient. Well, we ain't got no other choice to be patient, be patient. We've been patient since the Fords bought this team in 57. So I don't think anybody at this point going to lose their patience. You know, but, they don't deserve another chance. But the only reason I'm willing to give them another chance is because I don't believe Martha Ford can get the hire right. She's going to ask the NFL again for a job search. And the NFL ain't never done us no favors. So we expect the NFL to pair us with the perfect candidate for the head coaching job. Just make that make sense. Martha don't know nothing about football. Rod Wood don't know nothing about football. Hope y'all knew that. Rod Wood he just found out when he got here what a first down was. So they don't know nothing about football. Nothing. So we supposed to sit here and trust in the NFL to find us another coach, another GM. Man, at the end of the day, Martha got to do what she going to do. Get out the way. Hopefully her family sell the team to somebody that's more football savvy and know what they're doing, and we can move on. But, you know, with Spielman, he could push he could push the narrative all you want to. You know what? I agree with the narrative that he's pushing, to be honest. I keep him, not for the reasons he's saying. Keep him because I don't believe Martha Ford don't know how to get the right guy in position. You know, but saying that, comparing them to the 49ers, man, for one, the 49ers was the worst team when John Lynch got there. So come on. Yeah, you can leave that comparison out, huh? Let's just leave the elephant in the room. All right, John Lynch, he didn't take a fucking tight end in the first round, I don't believe. I don't think George Kittles was a first round tight end. You look across that defense, you see DeForest Buckner. You see the kid from I just seen this commercial too, from My Cause, My Cleats. The other defensive end they got from Stanford, I can't remember his name. You know, you look out there, you see D Ford, you see Jimmy Ward rolled over from the Jim Harbaugh era. Jimmy Ward, you see all these good defensive players up front. Nick Bosa, you keep going on and on and on. And they defense is what we wish our defense was like, and that comes from years of drafting, not reaching for the quarterback, not reaching for drafting the right thing, not taking tight ends, helping guys that's gonna really make an impact down the stretch, you know. And that's just the God honest truth. That 49er team is built totally different. Not saying that Stafford not better than Jimmy Garoppolo, but look out there, dude. He not. But you know what they did? They put emphasis on, you know what? We got to run the ball to be successful. They put that zone running scheme that Mike Shanahan ran in Denver all those years. They put that zone running scheme in. And it worked. You know, what John Lynch did was, when he got there with Kyle Shanahan was a great hire. All right, when he got to San Francisco, this is what he did. We want to stop the quarterback, get after the quarterback, and we want to be able to run the football. That's the name of football. If you can have a good quarterback and stop the quarterback, be decent against the run, and run the football, that's the recipe, dude. And Bob Quinn has not come close to that recipe. He tried to reinvent that offensive line. Taylor Decker, swing, he missed. Okay? Rick Wagner, strike 2, he missed. TJ Lang, strike 3, he missed. Coming in this season, knowing they need a left guard or right guard, he came in with Dallin Wiggins. They suck. Glasgow, he all right. And then Wagner, he's pretty good. Come on, man. John Lynch is built a by far better team. He had a vision, and him and Kyle Shanahan built that team in his vision. They went out and got the quarterback. They went out there and got a few running backs. Morstead, whatever his name, Tevin Coleman, Breida. They got running back after running back, and they went out there and they built on that front, and they got a better football team. So you can't really make that comparison, man. That was a 2 or 3 win football team before John Lynch got there. You know, and when Matt Patricia got there, that was a solid team. 9-7. He was supposed to fix the defense that wasn't broken. They just got rid of a lot of stars because they was being cheap. That defense wasn't broken. Till Austin was a better defense for this team than Matt Patricia was. It's showing you they trying to play a little bit of zone now. But when you've been playing man so much, now you asking guys to go out there and play zone. And look at the free agent they missed on. You know, Justin Coleman right now looking terrible. But like I said before, that's because the front end not manufacturing no pressure. They put all their eggs in Deshaun Hand. He got injured. So Trey Flowers basically running out there as the only true pass rusher out there. So, you know, Chris Spielman, I hope that check big enough to put your reputation online. But if they do go 10-2 next year, or they do go out there and make the playoffs next year, then we apologize. Well, Spielman was right. We should have gave him another chance. But for me, making the playoffs just ain't good enough, man. Hosting a home football playoff game, not good enough. He got to win one. Next year to keep Patricia's job, he got it, man, and Bob Quinn, they got to win one. But if Martha Ford's still going to be the owner, man, keep them until their contract expires. And that's the God honest truth. Keep them until their contract expires. You know, but it is what it is. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to email if you got business questions, power response, video questions. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? I'll link subscription. Best way to donate is share the video. Check my other channel out too, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, entertainment. We gone.